too nice an interview.
Okay.
You know.
Well, that's a good thing, I guess.
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't get any good interviews.
What is good, so. So, first of all, I want to say how much I admire you because I'm just a guy who tells people about movies, and you're out there in your spare time making the world a better place, so thank you for that. But let's talk about Clover. Would you say that Clover's a complicated person?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, because it seems it's such a drastic change from what I perceive you to be, from what I see. So how do you dive into a role like that?
With the help of Robert De Niro. I just studied a lot about that period and that time and a woman of that time, and Matt was great to work opposite. He was so quiet in this role and contained, so it was very easy to be frustrated in scenes but just a lot of research, really.
I find it fascinating when you said women of that time, because to me it's just inconceivable that women were like that, or that they didn't have voice their opinion, or they didn't do that.
Yeah, and it wasn't that long ago.
I know, and I want to say to myself, why didn't they just do something about it? Why do you think that?
I think a lot of women in that period probably did speak out more. I mean, she's the exception because she's also married to the CIA, so she has a whole other form of prison.
I just found it fascinating that her husband gone for 6 years. The minute they get together for that, I just said, how does one even come back from that when they show up? Because I love the tension when he first comes home, and it's like he's been run away for so long. Now you mentioned De Niro, as I do all the talking here. How is all the people you worked with? How is De Niro different from other directors?
He is very conscious of the sensitivity of an actor. He's obviously, he's very helpful, more so than any other director I've worked with, because he does understand the fun of your character, for everything from the aging to the costumes to the etiquette you'd need to have to kind of the relationships in the scenes. And so the way he directs a scene is not just kind of his idea for the picture of what the scene would be interesting. He's an actor too, so he looks at Matt's character and where he's come from and who he is and mine, and just he understands the internal so much of every individual character.
Does he let you do your thing?
Yeah, he does.
Let you contribute something?
Yeah.
Now, I'm curious about Matt too, because the whole time he just seemed to me, can you guys turn that on and off? Because his posture's changing, he's walking around, he's completely...
I know, it was so frustrating. I used to joke with him. He was really a bizarre person, and I think so many days, like he'll tell you, like he kept saying, like De Niro, I think had to keep him doing less and less and less, and he felt like he was just doing, it was an odd performance. But yeah, we did. As soon as we'd stop, we'd both start laughing often, because it was also so tense. So you do tend to, like in a very tense scene where you're yelling at each other, you're not talking. You need to laugh a lot.
But do you like doing scenes over and over again if you feel you've gotten it, or because maybe the director wants...
But again, like because he is so sensitive to actors, De Niro knows when he's got the best out of you, and he doesn't drain you for no reason. He's not going to kind of make you beat a dead horse, and he doesn't do that. He gets it, and he adjusts quickly if he needs to do something else. He doesn't let you run out.
This one's for me, because every time I see you, a photo of you, or you're in another country, another part of the world, I fly from LA to New York, and I'm jet lagged. You've got to have a secret for just not being zonked out all the time.
I do have a kind of a strange plan of when we need to sleep, and Brad jokes with me because I'm always saying, like, okay, time to sleep now, time to wake up now. We have to get on schedule, but really we've got so many kids and so much jet lag that usually we just get up at 3 in the morning and decide to make the best of it. Let's watch TV, let's order some room service, watch a movie. And not try to fight it.
You must just crash at certain time.